sound the bad amateur alarm.
Yeah.
It's the bad. It's the bad amateurs.
Hey. We just watched 1982's The Thing.
Men have just discovered something. For 100,000 years, it was buried in the snow and ice. Now it has found a place to live. Inside. Where no one can see it or hear it.
Plot! Was that plot you yelled at me? This is a monster movie set in Antarctica in an American research facility where some men are waiting to leave, basically, to be collected to go home, and all things go wrong. Something infiltrates their base. It could be alien.
There is a monster, that's for sure. That is definitely a selling point of the movie without giving anything away. And it is one of the most insidious monster ideas I've ever seen.
And when it gets going, it's awful, disgusting,
Yeah,
slimy.
This is, for me, this is definitely probably one of the best movies I've seen. Probably the best horror movie suspense film. Yeah, Kurt Russell's cool. It has basically like a long list of really good actors.
Yeah.
Playing varying types in your survival scenario movie, but with the added aspect of you don't know who you can trust, because not only is there this gross ass monster thing that's like horrific to behold.
Yeah.
Not only in like how it looks, but like how it takes things over and what it can do,
how it mutates,
and the practical effects on how like corpses that have been warped by this thing, or even itself when it's moving around, are real awesome, man. Like some really amazing stuff. Like a piece, like someone's head pulling itself off the body and walking away, and how it looks like the person's head. It doesn't look like a paper
and the
mache.
sounds they've chosen for like what the voices of these horrific monsters make, because they're not human. They're kind of eerie, weird voices. It's all so creepy. It's like Body Snatchers, but with this mutation twist.
Man, I've got to say as well, this movie revealed that things like Resident Evil, like the monsters from that, are basically this. This explains so many zombie movies and games. Basically the idea of like something gets in you and then grows randomly out of you, and you become this grotesque as your materials are converted without your knowledge, and then suddenly your face disappears in your own body. You're like, what's going on? And then now you're some creepy ass thing.
God.
There's like a stick insect with loads of flippily bits that are flying all over the place, and it's going. Everyone's going. Looking at it.
This is the perfect scene to cut to Wilford Brimley doing an autopsy. Oh, did you see the bit where he's like snapping
big
tendrils?
Like
an insect,
like crab legs or whatever. And like, oh my god.
And when he's cutting into it, like it cuts the skin open and like hot steam's coming out of it.
Yeah, that's another amazing thing about it, is that it's that stuff has got close-up camera on it.
Yeah.
And it looks real, like they cut into it and the way it all breaks apart as they cut into it. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and then his acting's like, he's like almost throwing up, and he's like folding the skin back off the bone and stuff, and he's like caressing the bone.
Someone get my insulin!
This thing had diabetes.
Good morning. I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. Actually, about diabetes.
How many flamethrowers do you take to your Arctic station?
Yeah.
Antarctic station. What are you using them for?
And these actors are wandering around, because it's the actors.
Yeah, it seems like Kurt Russell's firing.
Yeah.
So is Keith David.
Yeah, they're firing these things. It's spraying a blast of gasoline, and it is lighting up a room. It's like, Huh.
Maybe they volunteered. I'm firing now.
Maybe they really wanted to.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to strap tanks of petrol on my back and be blasting it, man, I'm going to be getting paid. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna say these guys must have had some pretty top-level thermals on, because a lot of the movie they're like just wearing jeans and a jacket.
That's right. And they made sure to bring heaps of alcohol and marijuana. You got to make sure these things went heading to Antarctica with no females.
I'm pretty sure all of these things, when you go to Antarctica, you fly from here, don't you? You come to New Zealand, you land in Christchurch, and you fly from Christchurch to Antarctica.
Yeah.
So that means all those drugs and guns came through here.
Hold on, Christchurch. Hold on.
I didn't really notice the music in this, but it didn't stand out as bad. It definitely helped because I felt that suspense the whole time. Like, it was almost unbearable at some parts where you're just like, God, something happened! And the music is definitely part of achieving that atmosphere, so I can't say, even though I can't really pinpoint any bits of music that I was like, that's amazing. It clearly did the job.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Yeah, I thought it had a theme to it, and it kept going back to it.
It's not as cool as the Escape from New York theme, unfortunately.
No. And that was John Carpenter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of a multi-talented man.
He's not only a movie maker, a music maker, he's a carpenter.
And a John. Why did it say why all these men were in Antarctica? None of them seemed to really have a job apart from Kurt Russell, who was a helicopter pilot.
Well, you definitely had a helicopter pilot, and then you had
Doctor,
right? And then you had like another doctor,
cook. There was a cook.
a cook, and like the marshal type dude,
Oh yeah, like the
the
sheriff.
sheriff of that station.
Sheriff of Antarctica.
Because he, as soon as that Norwegian guy stepped in, he
Yeah.
shot him.
Oh, you shot him right in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't feel too bad about it. Did just shoot him in the leg or something. I mean, come on.
Was there any reference to what they were doing?
Don't think so.
Get a hold of somebody. Get a hold of anybody. We gotta report this mess.
Look, I haven't been able to reach shit in 2 weeks. I doubt if anybody's talked to anybody on this entire continent, and you want me to reach somebody.
It's one of the grossest things possible, man.
It is. Yeah. Makes you want to spit.
Was it like the first instance where it's that dog, and it like goes, it like breaks his face apart, and then there's this little small dog here that's all like hairless and greasy, and it's like, and everybody's just going, There's one problem I had with this, was that anytime something happened with a creature flipping out and becoming monstrous, and they flamed it with their mini flamethrowers, they'd flame it for like 1 second,
True.
and then quickly go
People would come in, put it out.
and they're all like running in next to the thing. It's like, if that didn't work, it's gonna get you. And why are you burning this for like
Ages.
20 minutes? Why is it like 5 seconds?
Well, I've thought about that myself, and a lot of the flamethrower scenes are indoors. So
What do you mean, practical purposes?
so everyone's there with an extinguisher because fucking actual actor Kurt Russell has a tank of flamethrowers trapped to his back. So you gotta have people there all the time with an extinguisher. And then they blast something inside, you can't leave that raging, you gotta put that shit out. Be responsible.
They mention that if any part of it is fine, it will carry on.
Yeah.
But then he uses dynamite on
Yeah.
a few bodies, and
He's
he just sprays that
I
everywhere.
saw that, he'd burnt it. Cool, job done. And he's like, dynamite stick.
Boom! And I was like, well, if there's one molecule, that's it.
Kurt.
Although he does come up with the test idea, the best test idea.
You see, when a man bleeds, it's just tissue. The blood from one of you things won't obey when it's attacked. It'll try and survive. It'll crawl away from a hot needle, say.
If you like Resident Evil movies, books, not books, movies, games, the movies, the games, cool. But if you like that idea of the monster, the crazy, disgusting, growing out of you kind of
Yeah.
monster, it makes you have buboes and So insidious.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
times did you look behind you when you were watching this? Get an itch on my leg and be like, it's not some growth, is it?
Yeah, something growing out there.
Some like dog head going.
You should watch the new one as well, the
Yeah, I'm going to, mate.
2011 one, because
Yeah, I
that's
wanna
also
compare.
very, very good and very disgusting. So gross.
It has the dude from Game of Thrones in it, eh? The ginger beard, ginger hair man.
Yes, it does, yeah. Yeah. So gross. Everything's so slimy. Yeah.
Then you had to do greasy slime in the 80s.
Yeah.
What would you have done if you were there?
Isolated.
During this quarantine, we've watched quite a few things about people being isolated or people having diseases and stuff. And when we watched Contagion, it was like, oh, that's pretty gross. It did not hold any candles to this. Like, I would much rather have that than have this.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's right.
This was like
You're not lasting
virus
minutes.
turned up to 50 on a scale of 10, and
And there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to run.
there's no hospital, no ambulance.
What would you do?
Well, that's a good question. That's the question you're asking yourself the whole time, isn't it? It carries you along really well. But I don't know if I would isolate, because once you see what that thing does, why would you want to just corner yourself and wait to be eaten? That's why I think certain characters are sort of like trying to take action.
Yeah.
You know, like Wilford Brimley, for example. There's a certain point where he does a bunch of he takes action in a lot of ways, and you can understand why he's doing that.
He goes quite early. He understands quite early that this thing is a high threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has a conversation with the really cool computer from 1982.
This doomsday computer and the simulation?
Yeah.
Pixels?
Oh, I thought it was so dumb. You go like, type in, algorithm for viral infection plus days plus people, and then it tells you in sentences the answers. It doesn't just give you numbers like a calculator would do. The main effects and the main reason that's really jumped out was that body horror grotesquerie plus ridiculous levels of suspense.
Yeah.
Plus some really good acting.
Yeah. Oh, also Kurt Russell has hoodie hair. He also wears this weird hat.
Yeah,
You noticed this
he got on
weird-
it was the first time he got on the helicopter.
God, I want that hat.
He got on the helicopter to take off, and suddenly he's wearing another massive hat on top of his hat. It's like the most Grizzly Adams looking guy.
He is, man, and he's drinking. He's always drinking. I don't know, but Hollywood seems to glamorize drinking.
Yeah, fully.
So, biscuit ratings.
Yeah, man.
Ratings.
I'm going to give this a straight up 9 out of 10 biscuits.
Wow. That's straight off the bat. What sort of biscuit? Just out of
It
interest.
really doesn't matter. Because it was really good.
This was an ever-changing biscuit. One, as you bite into it, changes shape, texture. Hands and stuff grow out of it as you're eating it.
Maybe you
It
just
grabs a hold of your lips.
maybe you want to give 10 of your biscuits away because watching this you totally lose your appetite to eat anything like meat based.
I know that I'm never eating again.
No more meat biscuits.
Meat biscuits. All right, so that's good. We'll give it. You've given it 9 meat biscuits out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 meat biscuits with little dog heads poking out, going.
I'll give it 8 out of 10 living meat biscuits because I think I preferred the 2011.
There's one part of this that a little gross.
Not as gross as meat biscuits.
It's
Living
like-
meat
They
biscuits.
see it like, in the dog kennel. It's like throwing up on the other dogs from a distance, like it's spraying them with like this
Oh yeah,
gross
like a jet
spray. But then nobody worries about that. Everybody seems to not mind being within a spray shot of it. I would have been like, you can keep that thing 50 feet away. If you want this to be this movie, be like.
So I think if we could finish this episode with some steaming entrails.
Hungry.
Oh.
It's time for a barbecue.
Oh, that does look good. I'll leave some of that.
Winter barbecue for you. What is that marinade you put on there?
It smells good.